Okay, the next page you have connected at the top. But what we had just done after the try it, we showed you how to solve it. So that's what this one is. The two multiplication equations are the 2 times 3, and then switch it around, it's 3 times 2. Those are the two equations. And then you can talk about how they're alike and how they're different. Have that little conversation with yourself. All right, then, will you pull up the number 2? All right, number 2 says, look ahead. You have seen how the order of factors in a multiplication problem affects the product. But what about how you group factors? Look at this problem. Jaden buys 4 boxes of hot dogs. Each box has 2 packs. Each pack has 5 hot dogs. How many hot dogs did she buy? So we have 2 ways that we're going to look at this. One way to think about this is to first find out how many packs there are. Then multiply the number in each pack, 5, by the number of packs. And it just occurs to me, I didn't have you guys talk about what's important, what the problem's about, or any of that. So I have to go back now and do that. So the problem right here. Jaden buys 4 boxes of hot dogs. Each box has 2 packs. Each pack has 5 hot dogs. How many hot dogs did she buy? All right, first question is always, what is this problem about? Mr. Davis?
It's about hot dogs.
Agree or disagree?
And I'm hungry. Is it lunchtime?
You didn't eat? Silly Mr. Davis. He should have eaten at lunchtime. Okay, it's about hot dogs. That's for sure. What are we trying to find?
How many hot dogs did she buy?
Ooh, for those of you that don't know, that was my daughter Cassidy. How many hot dogs did she buy? And of course, the last question, what is the important information? And just like Ms. Stith said, I absolutely agree. It's usually the numbers, because that's what we need to find the answer. All right, Ms. Stith, can you do it again?
Yeah, 4 boxes of hot dogs.
4 boxes of hot dogs.
Each box has 2 packs.
Each box has 2 packs.
Each pack has 5 hot dogs.
Holy cow, I think that's the first time I've almost underlined the entire problem. Mr. Davis, question?
That's a lot of numbers.
It's more than what we've been having. You guys hearing that? We have 4, 2, and 5. Okay. Don't leave. You're going to want to know how to solve this. So back to letter A. One way we can do this is to find how many packs there are. Multiply the number, then multiply the number in each pack, 5, by the number of packs, 2. So here's down here what we might think about doing. There's the 4 and the 2. So we have 4 times 2 packs is how many packs? Well, it depends on how you want to solve it. You can do 4 groups of 2. Or if you're really brave, you could flip it and do 2 groups of 4. You know you can count by 2s or by 4s. It's your choice.
I also know my doubles, Miss Jessica.
Oh,
I know 4 plus 4 is 8.
Doubles! Yes! Mrs. Smith says 4 plus 4 is 8. Mr. Davis, can you count it by 2s?
I did it by 2s. I said 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate?
Same answer. So we have 8 packs. Now wait. 4 times 2 times 5. I've not seen this before.
What are those?
I've never.
What are these things?
Well, we know those. Those are parentheses.
Oh.
That's the same as the distributive property, but the distributive property had a plus sign.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's start with the parentheses. We already saw 4 times 2, right? Now we have to times it by 5. 4 times 2 times 5. 4 times 2 is 8. Because I'm just taking our answer here. Oh, 8 times 5. We count by 5s all the time.
Oh, I love that. We should all do it.
Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Ouch! If you were counting, that was 8, and you should stop. Oh, I see. Whoops. 4 times 2 goes right here. Times 5. 8 times 5. My bad.
Mistakes.
Mistakes are how we learn. You're welcome. All right, B. Another way to think about this is to first find how many hot dogs are in each box. Then multiply that number by the number of boxes, which is 4. It says up here, each box has 2 packs. Each pack has 5 hot dogs. So in 2 packs, 5 here, 5 here, and I just am going to come back to the doubles because if we know our doubles, 5, 10. If you want to count by 2s just for practice, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, right? So 10 hot dogs in 1 box. Then it says 4 times 2 times 5. So that equals 4 times, or just writing this again. We already answered 2 times 10, or sorry, 2 times 5. Now we have 4 times 10?
Oh, I can skip count by 10.
You can.
Yeah, are you ready?
4 times?
Yes.
Go.
10, 20, 30, 40.
Bravo. Okay, now, what do you think?
They look the same.
That
They're-
is so cool.
They're the same, but we did it different. But we got the same answer. Nice. Letter C says, how are 4 times 2 times 5 and 4 times 2 times 5 alike and different? Notice that the parentheses, repeat. The parentheses have changed. Oh. Now my numbers are all over the place. There, that's beautiful. Okay. Let's see. So here, the parentheses are around the 4 times 2. But over here, the parentheses are around 2 times 5. So wait, Mr. Davis, what do you notice that's the same about these?
So I noticed 4 times 2 times 5 and 4 times. The numbers are just swapped,
True.
right? 4
Well,
times
the numbers
2.
aren't swapped.
Oh, just the parentheses,
parentheses
are
are
swapped.
swapped.
Thank you, Miss Jetson. And you know how they're the same? They both got 40 for an answer, the product. Product of 40.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
think Mr. Davis is right. The grouping changed, but the product stays the same.
Right.
Where the parentheses are. Yeah.
So remember, we've been using parentheses in the distributive property. And now we're going to take it, or I'm sorry, do I have that right? Yes, I do have it right. Sorry. So now all we're doing is changing the way those 3 numbers are grouped. See, now if you were here for the afternoon group, that would be your bell to get started. We really miss you. Okay. That's C. Let me erase it and we'll go on. That's so weird to not be in control and have that move. All right. Number 3 is finding, I don't even know, what's the best way to, parenthesis 4 times 2, close the parenthesis, times 5, or 4 times 2 times 5, easier for you.
Oh,
Explain. What?
I was just going to say, I like the 4 times 2 because I like to find that out first and then skip count by 5.
Sure can do that.
And I'm a little bit different than Mr. Davis. I like the second way because I like to multiply by 10, and 2 times 5 is 10.
And then you can just count by tens.
Right.
So really, there's not a wrong answer. It's just whatever you prefer. So make sure that when you write that, you have a complete sentence, because in third grade, we write complete sentences. And you got to have your because. That's the explain. So I like, and then whatever you're going to choose, this one or this one, because, and then tell us why.